Did that seriously just happen, or am I dreaming? Nope, looks like it's not a dream. We are going up. Oldham are Football League once again, right where they should be. Back in League Two. And hopefully we're going to push on, get back to League One. I think we're a League One size club. But, of course, founding members of the Premier League. And we've just been on a major downfall since then. And, of course, we've had debts and then we got relegated. We got relegation after relegation and ended up in non-league under Abdallah Lemzigam. But then, Sir Frank Rothwell bought the club, and now look at us at Wembley, beating Southend 3-2. What a comeback! The team just showed great character and 2 incredible goals from Norwood and Harrott. And what else do I say now? That's so unprofessional of me. Wow. Yeah, I was there. I didn't do a vlog. Same with Halifax away back in Easter and Fylde, because I just wanted to live in the moment, and they were both really good games, and even and Wembley, of course. Yeah, just incredible on scenes when Harrott's goal went in, and it just came from nowhere. We looked dead and buried, and now it just came back from nowhere. Of course, Norwood came on, scored an incredible goal after an incredible save from Matty Hudson, and do I need to say more? We lifted the trophy. We had the celebrations on Monday. I am now sick of the smell of pyro. It took about 5 years getting home. But it's what we live for, innit? And, of course, back on FIFA. We're back in the EFL Cup, and we change our sponsor every year trophy, currently known as the Virtue Trophy. And what else do I say? The lads should just be very proud of themselves back in the Football League. We shouldn't have been there in the first place, but we did it. I called it back in November as well for the Barnet vlog. Do you remember when I said this?
Thought before we get to the Hive, of course, you had to take a visit to Wembley Stadium. Hopefully, we'll be making this walk this time around May or June, whenever it is. When's the playoffs? Is it in May or June?
Around May, yeah.
Yeah.
Season ends April, doesn't it? Or February, I can't remember.
Yeah, so let's hope Oldham can actually make the playoffs, or... Well, I mean, that could be bad, to be fair, because you'd want...
I know, it came back to me, after we beat York at their ground, and I wasn't at the game, of course. I just couldn't be bothered getting a ticket, because I knew it would absolutely be carnage. Plus, the website went down about 5 times, so, that's not good, but I don't care. We won. I went to the live screening at Boundary Park, and it was still a good time. I really enjoyed it, and, look at us now. At the start of the season, I didn't think we'd get to Wembley. And I thought we'd get the playoffs. What I thought would have happened, we beat Halifax, which we did 4-0, and then we'd lose to York. But no, we didn't. And honestly, Mickey Mellon, I have slandered him in the past, but I will eat my words. And Mellon in, that's all I'm saying. Doing it for the badge, honestly. And the town of Oldham, it's mental how much media coverage we've gotten as well, because... Of course, with us being a lower league team, we're not that well known. We're not quite, championship size or, currently, or Premier League, the ones that really get, the main coverage. But it's great to see, a town like Oldham get a lot of media coverage, say, on TalkSport or Sky Sports, because I know, that was mentioned on Sky Sports. Frank Rothwell broke down in tears, and... Of course, happy tears, and I'm just so happy for the lads, and they just deserve it, and I hope they all have, a mint holiday. And I noticed with the hairstyles, somewhat look like Kitchen. But yeah, anyway, yeah. Do I have anything else to say? I think I might have said everything I want to say now, but if there's anything else, just leave it in the comments. But with that said, see you. Oh wait, yes, there's some games, of course, and will be looking forward to. Of course, there's of course like Accrington Stanley, all the local ones: Accrington Stanley, Salford, Tranmere, Barrow. Of course, like you got Harrogate in Yorkshire, Grimsby, not a bad game. Notts County, of course, we played them a few seasons ago in the National League, but they came back up, and now we're back up. Same way they went up as well through the playoffs, as they beat Chesterfield. Of course, we beat Southend. Of course, I feel for Southend, I really do. They're a massive club, and again, they shouldn't be in non-league. Same with Hartlepool, and I hate to say it, same with Rochdale. They don't deserve to be in the National League. And there's a load of other clubs that just don't deserve to be in there. But I hope they do find a way out. 3 up, 3 down does need to happen, I think. And I know I don't really like York that much, but the co-owner was right when they said it's not about York, it's about integrity, but they are right. And 3 up, 3 down does need to happen eventually for football and sporting integrity. But again, with that said, there's a bus passing. With that said, that's basically all from me. See you in League 2. I will probably do with the Beatles ranking this month, and then we will get on to the fun stuff, which is predicting each football league, and I will do the National League as well, because I will still really care for the National League. Even though it's not the best league, it needs more coverage, I think. But yeah, take care. I'm going to have a cup of tea in a bit.